Thank you. Welcome all the participants. We are going to start in a short while from now. Good morning, everybody, once again. We have not yet started the program. Please wait. We have still 4 minutes to start. Thank you. A very good morning to all of you. We are going to start in a short while. Participants, you must have received the invitation from Canvas for joining the course. We request you to please accept the invitation, otherwise you will not be able to access the course material, the discussion, and also you will not be able to take the quizzes, which is important part of the program. So I request you all to please accept the invitation coming from Canvas platform for joining the course. Many of you have not joined. So very good morning and welcome all the participants. On behalf of Iiitdm Academies, I welcome Professor Sandeep Shukla, who is the inaugural technical speaker of the program. With me are Dr. Emmanuel Pilli from MNIT Jaipur and Dr. Amey Karkare from IIT Kanpur, Dr. Satish Pedaju from IIT Roorkee, who will be joining soon, Dr. Prabhat Kumar from NIT Patna, who will also be joining soon. So on behalf of all the academies, it is my pleasure to welcome you all. Participants, we are having around 860 plus participants in this course, and therefore for conducting this program we have a good number of participants. But what is most important is that we expect you to also maintain the decorum, because many a times we keep receiving the same questions again and again, right? So I request you all to please have some patience when we answer your questions. So that before we begin, I thought this is very important for you to know. So in this program, my dear participants, we are going to start from the very basics of from where the concept of blockchain started, bitcoins, and then the next generation blockchains, especially Ethereum. We'll be focusing on Ethereum blockchain network and also on Hyperledger, which is an enterprise level. So starting from the very elementary blockchain ideas to what is happening now, we are going to cover all this. For this, we will be also covering for Ethereum blockchain, because Solidity is one of the most important languages which is used in coding. So we will start with Solidity language, smart contract. And I'm so happy to tell you that we have very eminent speakers, Professor Sandeep Kumar Shukla from IIT Kanpur, who has also contributed to NPTEL and has contributed a course on blockchain technology. Professor Amey Karkare from IIT Kanpur, who is an expert in compiler design, programming languages, and algorithms. He will also be participating as a resource person. Dr. Emmanuel Pilli from MNIT Jaipur, who is a person from security, IoT, computer networks. He will be specifically dealing with the security aspects. And then in blockchain network, and then Dr. Sudipta Ruj, who is from New South Wales, Australia. She will be also covering cryptography and security in blockchain networks. Then I will also be taking some part on designing DApps, decentralized apps, and DAO, decentralized autonomous organizations. We will also cover extensive lab sessions we will be having. For this, we have two young, bright persons from IIT Kanpur and Iiitdm Jabalpur, Mr. Ras Dwivedi, who is a PhD scholar and also co-founder of a company, of a startup, and Mr. Samir Jain from Iiitdm Jabalpur, who is having expertise in blockchain, especially in Hyperledger Fabric, and he is also doing research in AI. So these will be mostly the resource persons. And IBM. Yes, and Dr. Pilli has very rightly pointed out, we have Dr. Mani Madhukar from IBM. He will be also starting with the concept of Hyperledger enterprise level blockchains. Thank you, Dr. Pilli, for reminding me. And for this, I invite Dr. Karkare to please address the participants, please.
Hello and good morning, everyone. And on behalf of EICT Academy, IIT Kanpur, I would like to welcome you to this course on blockchain technology and its applications. And Professor Ojha, who has already briefed about the content, that will be going from very basic things, how blockchain started, till the status which we have today. And one of the important aspect of this workshop will be not only we will talk about technical aspects, so basically the kind of a study aspect, but we also have speakers who will talk about applications, real life applications, and in governance as well as in other areas like healthcare, finance, and so on. So 6 days, it will be really packed program, because as you can see, blockchain requires knowledge of programming, mathematics, algorithms, and also security, cryptography. there are a lot of areas which are covered in this single technology called blockchain. So 6 days may not be sufficient. What we will do is we will give you ideas about how to start on each of these, and then you will have to learn on your own. Okay, so another interesting aspect of this workshop or faculty development program is the intensive lab sessions. So we have designed it so that you also can run your smart contracts on test nets or your own local blockchains created using Ganache and all. So we will be covering all these aspects. But what I would like to say is that don't think that in 6 days everyone will be expert. So you will have to spend a lot of efforts on your own, even beyond when this program is over. So, and we are very happy to have a panel of speakers who cover all areas of blockchain. So I think it will be a very exciting session. Even I don't have much experience in blockchain beyond programming. So I will also be attending it and learning about other parts. So welcome everyone once again, and thank you, Professor Ojha, for being the force behind this interesting blockchain technology and applications FDB. Thank you. So back to you, Professor Ojha.
Thank you so much, Professor Karkade. I request Dr. Pilli to also address the participants, say a few words from, especially these are the basic pillars behind running this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ojha. It's a great privilege for me to be part of this course, especially with Professor Sandeep Shukla, sir, also joining, and he'll be leading us. And we have a combination of speakers covering a variety of areas. Dr. Shushmita Ridge giving us the background of cryptography, and Professor Amey Karkare dealing the programming part of scripting and all, and I'll be dealing the security aspects. And basically our desire at the end of this course is that Indian researchers and Indian scholars, Indian faculty will be getting a hands-on. Not only, I think India is quite interested in the finance part of cryptocurrency, but the actual technology part of it is missed out, and we only see blockchain as a cryptocurrency tool by and large, the thought process. But I would like to look at the various applications that are being developed, and how blockchain is being used across, and especially in trust management and in a variety of applications like that. And of course, though a lot of cryptography goes behind blockchain, like the elliptic curve cryptography and the SHA and all those things which are used in building this framework. But also there are people who are trying to misuse, and people who are trying to attack, people who are trying to create. There are so many privacy issues which are coming up, and these also need to be examined as well at the same time. So I would want you all to take your time, because this is a virtual program. We don't know how much you are paying attention, because we are not able to see you. But this is a valuable input that is being given. So I wish all of you make the best use of it. And especially the hands-on sessions that Professor Ojha has arranged from the IBM and also from research scholars who are working. And it will be a great learning to get as close as possible to this technology, not only hear it, but actually experience it. And I wish that in the days to come, we will come up with some algorithms and some technologies and some techniques to really influence and shape blockchains in the future aspects. So we don't have a kind of a desi blockchain. I heard of one Lakshmi coin a couple of years ago, but I'm not sure how it is doing. But then I think we must be able to come up with something like that. I wish you all the best, and hopefully we'll have this exciting time of 40 hours from now and great learning time. I wish you all the best, but a sincere request from our side, the organizers, that you please pay attention and please give this allotted time that you fully listen and focus on the lectures and also on the lab sessions. We wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Pilli. We have with us Dr. Satish Pedaju from IIT Roorkee, who is a joint principal coordinator, and Dr. Prabhat also, who is also coordinating with us. So may I request Dr. Satish to please say a few words. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, Professor Ojha, and other speakers, as well as all the participants. So first of all, Happy New Year to every one of you. And it's a wonderful program, and particularly blockchain technology is very much of interest these days. And as Professor Billy said, I mean, we should not look into only cryptocurrency perspective, but I mean, there are a lot of research scope in several other domains, particularly in Internet of Things. We are seeing a lot of search in the Internet of Things, and we need to apply this technology to every other new technology, like IoT, cloud storage, for example, healthcare records, or whatever you say. Like everywhere you need blockchain technology to store the wherever distributed computing is involved, your blockchain will come into the picture, and security will see a new era of science with the help of blockchain. So keeping simple, this course definitely will help every one of you in that perspective. So all the speakers are excellent, and I trust every one of you will learn a wonderful, you get a lot of knowledge out of this course. So wish you all the best to every one of you, and we are being the coordinators are available always with your help, and keep contacting us for any clarifications or confusions. We will be continuously helping you in the back end. So thanks, Professor Aparajita, for this wonderful coordination, and wish you all the best, every one of you. Thanks.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Satish, for your words. And request Dr. Prabhat. I hope you are here.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you for organizing such a nice way the list of speakers, and it's really an opportunity for all the participants to attend these kind of lectures, and we are always there to help you. So Happy New Year to all, and I just wish all the participants to pay serious attention to the courses, because it has been designed keeping in view all the leading technologies of the blockchain, and so it will give you a nice foundation for the way ahead. So just wishing you all the best, and we are always there to help you. Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Prabhat. We have with us Professor Shukla. Sandeep Shukla ji is from IIT Kanpur. He is going to deliver the first inaugural lecture. When we were planning this program, and me and Professor Ame Karkare were thinking about inviting speakers, the first name that came to our mind was suggested by Professor Karkare was Professor Sandeep Shukla, because we saw that he has done a wonderful course on blockchain technology. Professor Shukla did his bachelor's degree from Jadavpur University, Calcutta, way back in 1991. He is a PhD and MS from State University of New York at Albany. And he is having a long experience of teaching and research in areas like formal methods, system level design for hardware, software, and embedded systems, network application design, formal verification, stochastic methods in embedded systems. And he has vast experience, research experience in these areas. We can see a long list of publications, not only of research papers, but he has contributed several textbooks and some of the books which are worth mentioning are low power design with high level power estimated and power aware synthesis. You know that energy is one of the most important areas of research these days. And other such books you can find like Fundamental Problems in Computing, Essays in Honor of Professor Daniel Rosenkranz. So many books are there. I request Professor Shukla to say a few words before we begin the technical sessions. Professor Shukla.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Ojha and Amai, for organizing this. We need to have a big expansion of workforce in India in the area of blockchain. And this is very important that this is the technology that is used more and more in e-governance and various services that we normally now get in a very centralized information system where all kinds of data is in a central server, and so we are basically at the mercy of the fiduciary of the data that is kept in the servers, or for not having them misused, or also single point of failure leads to the possibility that cyber attackers will actually steal your data from a single data repository in a data center and then misuse them. So therefore, a decentralized system that is the promise of the blockchain technology is obviously a better technology solution to services and also governance. So I think that this is very important that we have more and more people trained in this technology, and they actually go into the workforce and actually make this technology used in various different systems that we normally are not used to seeing in a decentralized manner. Now, that often leads to concerns about privacy, concerns about the cyber attacks, concerns about the various efficiency issues. What I would say is that all these concerns can be addressed, and the technology is matured enough to address all these issues. So oftentimes we hear that oh, if I use blockchain, then every data is going to be available to everybody else, and then I will not have privacy. Now, these are all myths. These are not real. And I have a write-up on LinkedIn, which is called, I think, 10 misconceptions about blockchain. So if you have a chance to read it, you can see that all these are unnecessary concerns. Blockchain technology can be used in a very powerful way and also in a very customized way, so that the concerns, depending on the application, all the concerns can be taken care of. So I think that this is an opportunity. I see there are 637 participants. As we speak, it is increasing, which means that we are getting the opportunity to reach out to so many people. And in 6 days, I assume that they will get exposed to the various aspects of the technology. They will not become experts in the technology, but being exposed is the first step. Then you can go, and there are many ways to learn it through various courses that are available, both paid and free courses on various platforms, including NPTEL, Udemy, and various other ways. Nowadays, it's not very difficult to find sources of education and knowledge on the internet, either paid or even free. So I assume that once you get exposed and you understand the importance of the technology, you will be able to take it further in your educating yourself in the right direction and right topics in blockchain that you feel is interesting. And therefore, it's important that everybody listens very carefully. And I assume that at the end of the course, everybody will know what wonderful technology it is. And even though it started as a cryptocurrency technology, but it is actually very, very versatile and very useful technology without cryptocurrency. In fact, cryptocurrency is a big concern for various reasons. We will not go into the details of that, but the macroeconomy of a country, the financial stability of a country could be actually, especially a country like India, could be extremely badly impacted by use of cryptocurrency, crypto assets. And there is a huge debate going on in the with regard to the crypto bill or crypto assets bill that is supposed to be was supposed to be tabled in the parliament in the last winter session, but it did not happen because of the need for further consultation with experts and especially economic experts. But that does not stop us from using blockchain as a technology, and not you don't have to worry about cryptocurrency in order to use blockchain. And as we'll see, as you will see when you learn about Hyperledger and other blockchain technologies, you will see that you can have blockchains which has no concept of a cryptocurrency, and they are permission blockchains, and therefore you can do a lot of wonderful techniques. In the recent times, we actually completed a land record registration system on blockchain in the state of Karnataka, and 2 districts in Karnataka is already live using this system. This will normally what happens in a land record registration system is that the corrupt officials often actually register something in the name of somebody else, where you lose your property rights and everything, especially property that has been around without having a transaction for a long time. So this is going to stop that kind of manipulation because the way blockchain technology works. Similarly, we actually are about to complete a e-procurement on blockchain in the state of Karnataka, and also we recently gave degrees in IIT Kanpur in the convocation, which was with a click of a button by the Prime Minister himself. Degrees were given out to students, and this can be further extended to all colleges, all JEE and other examination results. So there are lots of different applications which has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. We have to keep that in mind, and hopefully this course will be the eye-opener for many of you, and I hope that you listen to it carefully throughout the week to actually make yourself very, very aware so that you can take it further. So I think that's what I want to say now, and when I teach my part, then I'll say more.
Thank you so very much, Professor Shukla, for accepting our invitation. And I'm sure that the participants will be benefited by your course of lectures. And you told many things like misconception and so many different types of doubt, and especially blockchain people relate to only cryptocurrency, as Dr. Pilli also says. So this course is just going to be a crash course for people who wish to learn blockchain. With this, I extend my sincere thanks to all those who were present in this inaugural session. And we are going to start in 2 minutes from now. some important announcements. I keep receiving requests, and all our coordinators keep receiving requests that we wish to have videos. We request you to please have patience. Once the videos are recorded and they are put on the Canvas platform, you will be getting access to those videos. So don't worry about that, number one. But you need to accept our pending invitation to join the Canvas course on the Canvas. It is the Blockchain Technology and Application course. Please do register there and then join the course. Unless you do that, you will not be able to get any access to the course material and also quizzes, which are important part of the program, right? So my request to you, and there also you will be getting the current schedule. So if any schedule is updated, I will keep posting there. But most of the time, this schedule is almost frozen, except a couple of requests that I have to accommodate. So for the first day, this is going to be the schedule, right? So request all of you to please have a little patience in getting the course material, right? And we promise you that we will be giving you all the course material. But we expect from you that you will be sincere. You will not be only depending on the videos, but also you will be attending the live sessions, because attending live sessions gives you an opportunity to interact with the speakers. Now, for the sake of keeping the smooth, for having a smooth conduction of the program, we have not given you the rights to unmute yourself, because we have run these programs in the past and it becomes very chaotic if we give permission to unmute you. So what we expect you to do is to please write your queries in the chat box to all the co-host and hosts. So that will help us identify each and every query that will be given, and the answer to those queries will be given at the end, right? So with this, we once again welcome you all, and we sincerely thank Professor Shukla, our all coordinators who have been the main force behind this. And also I extend my sincere thanks to the CIs of all the academies, Professor Sahula from MNIT Jaipur, Professor Ratnajit Bhattacharjee from IIT Guwahati, Professor Bala Venkat Subramaniam from NIT Warangal, Professor Sanjeev Manhas from IIT Roorkee, Professor Bharat Gupta from NIT Patna, Professor Fani from IIT Kanpur. With these words, I request you to get ready for the wonderful lectures by Professor Sandeep Shukla. Professor Sandeep Shukla, over to you, please.
Thank you very much, Professor Ojha. So I assume I read that this session will be until 11:20, and there is a break for 10 minutes, and then
yes,
the next session is 11:30, right?
Yeah, 11:20 and 10 minutes break for coffee.
Okay. Okay. So I will request everybody to actually put their questions, and I will take them towards the end of the first session, and then again end of the second session. Right. So if you are not getting immediate answer, please be patient, because if I keep looking at the questions all the time, then my whole flow may be distracted. So I would request